survival. You must learn to deal with these dangers, but may find this challenging at first. That's why we've provided you with the Vault-Tec Assisted Targeting System, so you can scan the threat and pinpoint areas of weakness. And the higher your perception, the more accurate you will be. Why, you'll put Davy Crockett to shame. There may be times when you must engage in questionable activities. Your perception can help keep you safe during these morally ambiguous moments. Practice your pilfering on youths, the elderly, or the incapacitated. As you continue to purloin your way to success, try more challenging targets and more skillful techniques for greater returns. Don't get too cocky there, sport. Always look to sharpen your 5 senses, for perception doesn't stop there. Keenly assessing the unfriendly locals and terrain, of handling sensitive munitions with in building a long-distance relationship, regularly study your
Bad move! Let's take him out! Damn. Lost him. Not that it's an option. Hide and seek. Us again.
Hey, I'm... Listening?
Aye. Well, fee, fi, fo, fum. Oh, I'll find you.
You're dead! You're in for it now. More stairs? Who built this damn wall? A fitness instructor?
Shouldn't have crossed us. Got a nice pair of cement. Do you up? Spit on your foot.
You like that? It's definitely highly expensive. It's called I should have been clearer.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us
a word
somewhere.
or several.
The name's,
our sponsors.
ironic, but don't let that fool
Flour
you.
noodles.
He's dangerous.
Our chef only says
Another
one sentence,
locked door.
but that's okay because he only serves one thing. Now let's hear a really good song by
Okay,
Bob
I got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Hey. Sure. Here's my supply.
Nicky, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nicky. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh, yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out?
What's the deal with you people and Nick, anyway?
Darla's a runaway. Her father wanted me to bring her back home. Turns out she skipped town to be with my old pal Skinny Malone, mob boss. Never thought he'd manage to scrape together a big enough crew to take over a vault. Guess life's full of surprises.
Hey, who's running this show here? You got something to say? Say it to me.
You and Nick know each other?
Yeah. This troublemaker here used to be a real headache back in the day. Before we got kicked out of the old neighborhood. Must have done this dance 100 times. Enemies are kind of the closest thing you get to friends in these parts. Now quit stalling. You gonna talk? Talk.
This is all just a misunderstanding, Skinny. You know that. You let us walk, and we won't come back.
You and Nick shot all of my crew, and you expect to just... All right. You're lucky I still owe him for that time back in the quarry. I'm gonna give you two until the count of 10 before I forget my good manners and start shooting up the place.
What are you doing, Skinny? Kill him!
No, Darla. They get one chance to leave. Skinny Malone's putting his foot down.
My mother was right. You mobsters are all just talk.
We better get out of here fast.
1, 2, 3.
What a mess I got myself into.
Look sharp.
Ah, look at Commonwealth sky. Never thought anything so naturally ominous could end up looking so inviting. Thanks for getting me out. How did you know where to find me, anyway? Not many people knew where I went.
Your secretary, Ellie, she sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean, and how he went missing. I want you to come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
That was the 5 stars. All 5 of them. Get it? Because it's, well, it's funny? Nah. Sort of? No. No. Okay. Not really.
I got word of a settlement that needs our help. I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause. I've heard of another settlement that's in trouble. I'll mark it on your map. We can use all...
Hey.
Point it out.
If you're the kind of person who is,
Do you think we're
tired
ready to
of
retake the castle?
living in Diamond City, and you maybe want a...
Yeah,
adventure or
let's
something?
do this.
We'll do some recon
Yes,
and meet you outside the
have a
castle.
new option.
See you there.
The settlement of Sanctuary has, I guess, been founded.
I'll meet you at the castle once we're
Good
ready.
luck to them with, you know, the whole surviving thing. And in other news, it sounds like maybe none of the news, it's actually the same news. The Minutemen were involved in this. That's the Minutemen. I thought they were kind of done for. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous. I bet. Uranium fever is on next, and well, I'm pretty sure enough time to humor in the subject, right? Maybe.
hear something? Gonna be...
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Holiday.
Definitely. For 600 years old, it's in pretty good shape.
That's right. They don't make them like they used to. We take this place back, people will know we mean business. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed. But if we circle around south, you could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side, and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
Sounds like maybe none of the news. It's actually the same news.
Set up a firing line, and I'll draw them out.
Sounds good. We'll hold back and wait for them to come to us. Just don't get yourself trapped in there. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
Was I the only one surprised that Skeeter Davis is, you know, a woman? Just, I didn't really sound like a woman's name. Hey, who are you writing that poem for? Skeeter?
This one's all mine.
Such a positive guy, that Bing Crosby. This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, you know, me, Travis. Anyway, Wynonie Harris had a grandma that gambled, I guess, and so he wrote a song about it. And I'm not just talking about it, I intend to play it. So, here it is.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Maybe. Those walls could definitely use some work.
I'll admit, it's seen better days. But the Minutemen have never been afraid of hard work. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed. But if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side, and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
Let's hit them from both sides.
We'll split up, and you can join whichever side you think needs the extra support. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's try not to...
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
Let's do this, General.
Brown. A word, or several, from our sponsors. Stop in for a drink at the Dugout Inn. Stories of Greed. Here's a real classic from good old Nat King Cole. Orange colored sky. Good one. No matter what it is.
All right. Good work, people. But we aren't done yet. The General and I are gonna have a look at the radio to see what shape it's in. We need to focus on taking the castle back.
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast. Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast.
Can't believe we actually managed to take that thing down. Well, I guess it could be worse. See what you can do with it. I'm gonna go see what else is left.
Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast. Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast. Once I power this up, we'll be ready to broadcast. Once I power this up, we'll be ready to
Nobody's
broadcast.
going to believe that we actually killed that thing.
One day, we'll put this back together. Better than ever.
When I saw that thing coming out of the water, I was sure we were all dead.
Seems to be in working order.
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, this is really something. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, you know, back to business. But with Radio Freedom up and running, we can broadcast alerts to you anywhere, anytime.
This is Radio Freedom. It's 4 a.m.
I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. You really are one of the good guys, you know?
Thanks, Preston. I already know you think so.
I know, but I don't know if you really get it. How unusual you are. Since we met, I think you know I've really come to respect you, both as a leader and as a friend. Most people are just out for themselves, one way or another. Even the good ones. But you're different. You really care about other people, even when it isn't convenient or even safe. I've seen you risk your life more than once to help people, just because it was the right thing to do. I just wanted you to know that, well, that it matters, that you're making a difference.
You just described yourself, Preston. I hope you realize that.
Quite the mutual admiration society we've got going here, huh? No, but I hear you. And thanks. Let's just agree to both keep that in mind going forward, huh? All right. Enough chit-chat, huh?
You're listening to, Diamond City Radio. If you're listening at all. Now, oh, hey, let's play. Let's play Worry, Worry, Worry by the Three Sons.
Hey.
Is there something you need?
I want to trade a few things.
Whatever you need, General.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Anything else?
How are you feeling?
I'm glad to have the chance to return the favor. After all the help you gave me. Just let me know if there's anything else you need.
Come with me. I need your help.
I'm with you, General.
Hey.
Go ahead. Sure. Here's my supply.
It's 5 a.m. This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
A good reminder of what... we're fighting for.
Hey, you were in the paper, right? You're 200 years old. Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Hey,
just point me to it.
Shotgun's great insurance against raiders, but I got a lot of options here.
Excuse me.
Hey, you're that vault dweller.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything...
What is it? You want to swap supplies? No problem.
Arturo,
If you're looking to keep your load light,
let's see what you got.
feel free to test.
Need a Nuka-Cola.
That was the 5 stars. All 5 of them. Get it? Because it's, well, funny.
There's still a human being.
Hey, Sheffield.
Thirsty. Nuka-Cola.
Here you go.
Look at you, being nice to someone.
Ah, thank you. Thank you.
I appreciate that you did.
How about a bit of good news? If you haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true, and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while, and some people who are totally not me.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh, God.
Well,
it's
they
really you.
thought he might be
Well,
dead.
it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Can we get started on my case?
Oh, of course. There's just a small clerical thing we need to clear up. Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable. When you're trying to find someone who's gone missing, the devil is in the details. Tell me everything you can, no matter how painful it might be.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111. It was some kind of cryo facility.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you were underground, sealed up. There's a lot of obstacles to get through just to take one person. What else can you tell me?
My wife was murdered. She was trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
It's okay. You don't need to say anything more.
So, we're talking about a group of cold-hearted killers, but they waited until something went wrong to resort to violence. Anything else you remember?
There was a man and a woman. They didn't say much, but I remember they called me the backup.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals. The kind that know to keep their lips tight when they're on the job. Not sure what the backup means, though. Anything else you remember?
We were in a vault when it happened.
You were on ice, huh? Anything else?
Right. We're looking for my son, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Well, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
Who were the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
Wait. Super mutants? What are they?
Big, green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
So you think this Institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype, anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
You don't know anything about them? Really?
Some kind of security setting strips or blocks out those memories. And it's not just me. Any synth that gets trashed, left behind, or escapes the Institute has the same problem. Probably some kind of failsafe.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us off track. Let's focus on what you saw. What did these kidnappers look like?
I'll never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper across your face.
Not much to go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business. What else?
The man who killed my wife. He had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it. But that sound...
Could have been a large caliber revolver. Huh. I'm starting to get a clearer picture of the kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
One of them came right up to me. Bald head. Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Who is he? Do you think he has Sean?
It's way too big of a coincidence. Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description matches. Bald head, scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there. Let's you and I take a walk over to Kellogg's last known address. See if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
Nice.
Hey, Valentine.
Follow me. Let's check out this house Kellogg left vacant. Didn't want Ellie to hear this, but I think you should know. Everything I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance, bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean, thorough. Has no enemies, because they're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's on...
Dang spots.
More than just you identifying his distinguishing features.
I don't want to set the room on fire.
Well, leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
Here's the thing.
No way I can pick this.
Keep an eye out, will you?
Note.
See if I can get this open.
From a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll read it.
It's one heck of a lock.
Allen's Basement.
Something to hide, Kellogg?
Providing
Why don't you give it a
fashion
try?
to Diamond City for over 10 generations. So, this next one, I mean, you make a song called Rockin' 69, and...
Luck's too stubborn for me.
won't be able to pick
Why
this.
don't you give it a try?
I just
No
can't.
luck? Guess we'll need to find the key. See that platform in the distance, near the city entrance? That's the elevator to the mayor's office.
Nick.
I'll stay here and see if I can jimmy this lock. The mayor's office is near the entrance of the city. A platform that should take you up.
Lock's really strong.
Get your copy of the public. These books are behind the Institute.
Why doesn't the mayor come out of his office, huh? He's afraid of talking in the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
You ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm... Airheaded blonde. Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Nuh-uh. Not until it's in print. You can read all about it in the next issue.
If you are done crowding the reception area, Miss Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway. Anything I can do? You just say the word.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members of the press. Did you need help?
Who do I talk to if I need to find a key to a house that's been locked up?
If you're talking about a property that the city has seized, we only have one on the books. Mr. Kellogg's old house. You'd have to ask the mayor directly if you want the keys.
I'll talk to the mayor then.
He set aside time to talk to petitioners all day. Best of luck.
No funny business. Got it?
Ah, yes. I remember you. Our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see our glorious city for the first time. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a key to a house in the city. I assume the mayor's office has a copy.
Well, we don't have every key in the city. Where would we put them all? Besides, every citizen in my city has a right to their privacy. Now, if we did have a key, only the owner can ask for it. That's my final word.
So that's it? You're not going to help?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes of the Commonwealth. I can't betray...
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my son. I need to find him.
I see.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
Mayor McDonough?
Back about this key business,
I understand. You have rules.
What?
Mm-hmm. Fine.
I know it's disappointing.
I'm sorry that you're not getting that key from me. Why do you want it so badly anyway?
Please. All I want to do is find my son. The man who owned that house kidnapped him.
I've heard the sob stories before.
Uh-huh. Never mind. Thanks for...
Have a nice day.
along.
Oh, that Butcher Pete. Just doing butcher sorts of things, I guess. If anyone's family has recently been butchered, okay, that was Roy Brown. And now, sponsors. Invites you to try out the latest innovations in hairstyles. Look good. Make people jealous. Oh. Right Behind You Baby is next. It's a really upbeat song, but I don't know. I feel like maybe Ray Smith was